Welcome back, folks, to more Metroid Fusion here on the Zebes X channel. In the last episode, we prevented a suicidal gelatinous scumbag from destroying the space station that it was on, destroying ourselves, the SAS, the other thingies, and pretty much all life forms. And now we get to find out that the X mirrored the crew member. It basically realizes that the X can actually absorb memories and knowledge as well, which would make these completely basically what an astonishing find. HQ was very impressed. Oh dear. But don't you find it strange that I thought, why did one gelatinous blob decide to wipe out the SAS, the X, and basically yourself as well? Maybe it was less. So is an even greater. See, that's what I thought. We're a bigger threat, the X, to the entirety of the whole species of the X elsewhere on this thing. So hypothesis, basically, it was trying to using it. Basically, their newfound intelligence was in conflict with their survival instinct. So that must be it. Anyway, that's gotta be it. Don't let your guard down. Of course, we're not gonna let our guard down. So the X are still a threat. Yeah. Samus. Basically, we're about to find out. Yes, biosigns. Yes, the habitation deck. It actually has survivors of this bloody thing. We get to go to this part of the whole thing. So maybe there's a chance the signs emanate from there. So our next objective is to head towards the habitat deck. To do this, however, we need to go back the way we came, so we can finally make our way back to the main part of the whole thing. Good, which is actually pretty good. I'm actually glad that we're actually heading back to the whole thing. So let's basically, we're not going anywhere for this one. Let's just head back to the main part of the thing. So let's get out of the way, and let's head back up here, as it were. Alright then. So it just basically goes back up here. Right now that we actually back up here again, we can actually get ourselves a hidden item right off the bat. Now that we have our speed boost, we can basically just realize what's happening. I need to make a big, huge run up here because it makes things interesting. Okay, pick the chase bar and do a little bit of charge. Gets us our next missile tank, which is 165 for anyone that's actually been counting. That's that out of the way. So now we got that out of the way. So now we got that. Let's properly investigate the ship properly. Now that we have the habitat suit, let's head back to where it all started, the quarantine bay, which we found out it was destroyed by a power bomb infusement. So that's about it. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure things happen. So head back up here, as it were. Get back down the way we came, and now that we actually have the habitat suit, we can take a look at this properly. Seriously, how could anyone think that that is a puppy? Really? Jetson! Anyway, moving on. We would do that, except in this chamber here, we can actually move up from here. As you may have noticed this part, climb a bit further. You find that thing's blocking that chamber there. We can't do anything about that, so don't be too plussed. So, anyway, moving up here, and we get to return. I was gonna say return to the freaking whole thingamajiggy. Right, there's a save point to the right. You should do that. Do that as so. We can make our save data. That will do us fine. That should do it. Now let's find out who in the fuck's been surviving here all this time. And we have these. We need to use these as platforms. Do that. Let's just freeze the bugger. Just freeze these two. And let's find out who's been surviving here. And wait a minute, I know you guys. Well, bugger me. I didn't think you guys would actually be here. For those that don't know, those are the eticodes of the Dacrons that you actually save at the end of Super Metroid. So, yeah, wouldn't you believe it? That is, if you hadn't have saved them, things would get a bit awkward. Just say it right now. For this bit only, I would recommend you actually use the speed boost for this next part. But the problem is though, we can't seem to do that. And there's a collapsible platform there. See that there? That's the reason why you need to get the missile pack right. Wow, I didn't think the Etakun and the Dakaras actually survived. And yes, and for anyone else asks, those are the same ones from Super. They are the same ones. So really, I'm not kidding. They are the same batch. The 3 Etakun that taught us the wall jump, and that one, and the adult Decora, or the mother Decora that taught us the Shine Spark. The very thing that we need to use to free the buggers, basically. For this part, you're gonna need to go back here and click the next missile tank. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. Really? What are you doing? What are you doing? Go the wrong way! Go the wrong way, really. I'm not sort of being whiny or bitchy, but seriously, you're going the wrong fucking way about it. Just saying, that's all. It's just, ugh. Right, I'm just trying to remember where things go, because it's been a while since I've actually been here. It's been a while since I've actually done this at all. Just one point, yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised. For those that remember, that saving the Decoras and the Etakuns at the end of Super Metroid as you was getting out of Zebes, yeah, those are the same ones, and they're gonna recognize you, and they are the same ones. Just saying it right now, just a little bit of spoiler. Those are the same ones. If you've been playing Super, they are a throwback to the old my old Super Metroid LP, where I mentioned that saving those would actually give us a little bit. And now that we activate them, we're set loose, and there they are. Well, hello. It's nice to see you guys again. Seriously, a little bit of interaction there. Zebes just looks at them, and yeah, they're the same ones. They recognize her as well, and off they go. That is cool. That is really cool. I like that little bit of detail there. It's just the one thing, yes. And they not only do they recognize you, but here's the cutscene that confirms them, right here. That's what I thought. I hope they're safe too. Anyway. That's what I was about to say. They are the actual same ones. They're the same ones that taught her the attacks. The same ones that taught her the wall jump and the Shine Spark. And of course, it means that their encounter at Super Metroid is canon. It's the whole story. So we can't do anything about that one. So we get an instruction. So the survivors were basically not human creatures. Most unfortunate. So it basically now confirms that all the crew members of the ship have died out. Men, women, probably, yeah, they're all become lunch. Imagine the case, but they didn't. But because he wanted to have some sort of high hope that they actually live. So only affected the humans for knowledge. That's what I thought. The rest became. That form is too weak for battle. Yeah, obviously. Have you ever seen a human fight? Yeah, it sucks. We're merely food for the X. Yeah, that was the unfortunate. They were basically noms for food. Some Samus, they're evolving. Ah, crap. They are getting stronger. Some are now appearing that resistant to your current weaponry. How the heck can they get weaponry to freaking wide beam? So what they've got sent us. Ooh, finally some power bombs. About fucking time too. Ooh, power bombs are gonna actually help us get with most of the secrets of this game. So the day rooms have been limited. So we're gonna head back to Sector 5's Arctic sector. That's our excuse for going back. So we can't go back to the ship. We can head off to Sector 5. Pretty much done for this part, so that's all we need to do, really. Just basically go back the way we came, actually. back to the ships again. That's basically it. And that's about it. Shine spark away down the elevator. Quite a few things as well. Just want to get that out of the way. Back to the space station part. A little bit of a point up there. Small points. Just want to get this one out of the way. Let's get sector 5 through the methods, as it were. And we're heading down here. So now that we're hoping to get some power bombs. It's about time we got some decent power bombs as well, because power bombs are basically a good way of actually getting our navigation. And what's this? You've been to this data room before. Yes, of course, but I'll show you anyway. Yes, we know the location machine. I know, okay? I know. I mean, look, it's not that hard. So the objective is clear. We have a security room to find, a data room to get, and more power bombs to find. So that's really about it. In the next episode, power bombs are to get. So bye for now, guys.